Hello and welcome to SIMEON BEESTE art tutorials. I'm going to talk you through some art styles today. We're going to be looking at some basic things, how to draw some simple shapes and some simple landscapes. We're also going to be getting into some specifics. To apologise, I've had some COVID, which I'm just getting over now, so apologies if there's some trouble. Right, we're going to start with a basic for a car here. A user called Silly Sadie 91 wrote in and asked if we could draw a car. Very simple. This is just a simple automobile that you might see on any human street. We're going to add some wheels onto this one. It's not a hover car from the future, such as the Terminator might drive. We're going to go for something basic that you might just get into if you're allowed to drive again before the end of lockdown. I don't know where we are at the moment with this, if cars are allowed, but there is a basic car for Silly Sadie. Right, we're going to move on. This one, we've already done grapes. Why has it gone back there? Come on, go the right way for me. Right, NAR 168 asks for a sausage. Now, I think actually he was wanting some food, but we're going to draw a simple sausage here. Basic shape, they're red, of course, with the ends where they are tied together in a long string. Sausage there, sorted. Oh, why do you keep going back the other way? Come on, stop this now. Right, this is a fountain. Anthony M wanted a fountain. Fountains are very simple. You draw a black void at the bottom, and then you need to put an outline to show they're made of metal. And then there's the geyser area, which I'm just going to do here. And I'm going to add the water coming out. It doesn't have to be water in a fountain, of course. It could be chocolate, it could be mayonnaise, blood, whatever you want to put in your fountain. Right. Okay, now earring. This Danielle Pole, this was a actual piece of artwork for the police. They were going to be using this in a lineup for a lady who'd been mugged. She wanted to describe her attacker, a person with an earring. So some of the description was sent to me by the police. Danielle Pole is actually Danielle. She's a police officer. She gave me some details. This is what the supposed attacker looked like. And they had an earring. So I'm just going on the chin area here. And they had a long chin, described as wearing lipstick, moaning, groaning, and also they were apparently crawling along the floor towards the woman before they mugged her. So we're just putting in the eyes there, the ear, and of course the all-important earring, which we need to add. Just to the other one. For evenness, I need to get the other one on there. And we're going to just, if I can get the shape of this here, there we go. Now, we're going to get some, there was a little bit of filigree and some architectural struts, and we're just going to attach those there, and you can see there is the earring. Can you see that? Is that clear enough? Sign that off there. I had to sign this officially because obviously it was a piece of artwork for the police. Right, what was I going to do next? I think I was going to do a ghost. Right, yeah, a ghost is obviously a scary thing. You know, we're all scared of ghosts. Everybody's seen them. Everyone's been haunted by their memories in the middle of the night. We've all woken up screaming. We've all been terrified. You know, I myself pulled my trousers off in the middle of the night last night. I ran to the mirror in the bathroom. I was scraping at my cheeks. I was screaming. And that was actually just from a dream. What happened is I'd seen a ghost in my dream. And it looked a lot like this. I'm drawing the landscape here. This is what I saw. The ghost was running down the landscape towards me. Its trousers were coming off. It was crying. It had a big hat on, like a sombrero. And it was playing a concertina. There was no music coming out of the concertina, but it was someone saying the words to the Lord's Prayer. It's actually, I think I'm going to black that bit out because I'm going to just straight away just draw the ghost in a close-up formation. In my dream, the ghost was running away from a castle, and it was quite terrifying looking ghost. So I'm just going to black this area. I don't know if any of you, well, we have. We've all been haunted by ghosts. At the moment, I've got beasts chasing me in the street, but this is not a ghost. This is a real thing happening. For some reason, I'm being hunted down at the moment by beasts, and it's quite terrifying. And no one is believing me that it's happening, so it's a serious matter. But I'm just gonna put in the castle here. Now I happen to live right next to a castle, and it's handy because I can then get the accuracy of the castle effect. Right, here is the ghost. It had these reaching sort of arms coming towards me, and kind of bulbous looking, and it had really huge feet. If I can get that there, it's not quite large enough, but we'll leave that. We'll deal with feet later. This was its face. It's kind of agonised look on it, and it had nice big red eyebrows. And there you go. I'll just sign that off. I always sign my ghost works in blood. That's my ghost one. There you go. So hopefully that wasn't too terrifying for you. Saba93414 is often asking me for artwork. I get quite a few commissions from her. This one, she wanted me to draw a picture of her sister. Fair enough, I'm happy to do that. If I'm paid, then I'm happy to draw pretty much anything, apart from the things Roger, keeps sending me requests for. I'm not going to draw that. If I draw that, we'll both be in prison. So I'm just going to do the outline of her sister here. Now, I know what you're thinking. I know you're thinking her sister is a torpedo. No, she's not. It just happens to be the same shape as a torpedo. We're going to do the neckline, the hood, and it looks a bit like a penguin actually. Open mouth penguin. Yeah. And we're going to put that area in there. Now, this, of course, her sister happens to also be a nun. So in a very respectful drawing here, I'm going to do the nun features that every nun has. When you look at them full in the face. When you think about it, in the middle of the night, that's what a nun looks like. Sign that one off. My last one today was a picture of Samantha's dog. Now, Samantha is a first-time writer-inner. Is that the word for it? Reviewer? Fan? I don't know. She's the first time she's written in, and she sent me a picture of this thing, and I screamed when I saw it. It was another one of my nightmares. But apparently, she wrote on the back that it's her dog. So she wanted me to draw a picture of this thing. So I've heard of it before, but it's called a pug. So I thought it looked like a pig. I had that in my mind, pig, but apparently it's a pug. So I'm trying to form a nice picture for her of this creature, try and make it look more attractive than it did on the picture, the photograph that she sent me. But this is it. If I just add the back leg as well, because that bit is its tail there, and now we're just going to put a bit of detail on the ear. Now, so that you don't think that thing's just coming at you out of the wilderness, I'm going to put a leash on there, and then we'll have a nice hand holding the leash. Now, I think probably just so we can zoom in a nice bit, I think I might thicken that hand up a tiny bit. There we go. So we'll add a bit of detail there. And there we go. I'll sign that off. And that's a pug. Many of you may have heard of a pug. I've never heard of it before. That is actually incredibly photorealistic for a pug. And thank you all for sticking with me today. Hope none of you get hunted down by beasts. And I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much. I'll press this button to sign it off. Which one do I press? Thank you. That one. Oh, okay.